Hi, boys and girls. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about using a fraction chart to help you when you're comparing your fractions, because I noticed when I was checking our last assignment that there were several of you that still weren't quite sure how to use this. So I'm going to go through just a couple quick examples. Down here I have 1/3 and then 1/2, and we're comparing those two numbers using the greater than, less than, or equal to symbols. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the first fraction that's listed, which here is 1/3. And up on my chart, I see that this section is 1/3. So using your pencil or dry erase marker, depending which chart you're using, you would just color in that chart, the 1/3 section, sorry, instead of chart, 1/3 section. And then I use the other fraction, 1/2, and I put it, again, coloring it with your dry erase marker or your pencil. And when I do that, when I take the time to actually shade in the section, I can easily see that even though 2 is smaller than 3, 1/2 of something is a larger piece than 1/3 of something. And we talked about the reason this is true. It's true because if you had a pizza and you shared it with 2 people, you would get half of the pizza. But if a third person wanted to share the pizza with you, you'd have to make another cut and everybody gets a smaller piece. So the larger the denominator, the smaller the piece. So I can tell when I've drawn my chart here that 1/2 is greater than 1/3. So I go down here and I draw my symbol. I'm going to change colors so you can see what I'm doing. So I've said that 1/2 is greater than 1/3. So we put 2 dots by the bigger fraction, 1 dot by the smaller fraction, and then we just play connect the dots. Sorry, I'm doing it with my mouse and it's hard to do. Okay, so the way we would read that math sentence then is 1/3 is less than 1/2. Another example, I'm comparing 2/6 and 3/6. Now, it's a little bit easier to compare fractions when you have common or the same denominator. We can see that this is 2 out of 6 pieces and this is 3 out of 6 pieces. And I know that if I have 6 slices, I'd rather have 3 of the 6 instead of 2 of the 6. But again, using your chart to kind of confirm what you already know, 2/6 takes up 1/6 plus another 6, and then 3/6 takes up 1, 2, 3 of the 1/6 fractions. And you can see that yes, 3 is more than 2. So again, 2/6 is smaller, so I put 1 dot there, 2 dots in front of the bigger fraction, and connect my dots. And the last example, we do not have denominators that are the same here, and we don't even have numerators that are the same here. So I have to really be thinking about what I'm doing on this example. 2/4 is the same thing as 1/4 plus another 1/4. And I color in that section of my chart. 4/8. Here are my eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4/8. And this is really hard for me to tell which section is bigger. It looks like they're almost the same, but I'm not positive. So I have this nifty little line over here. You might use your pencil or you to lay down on your paper, or just use your pencil to draw a line. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to draw a line from 1/4 down, or I'm sorry, from 2/4 down to 4/8. And now that I have that line there, I can really see that those fractions are equal. And when fractions are equal, they have a special name. Do you know what it is? That's right, equivalent. 2/4 is equal to 4/8, or they are equivalent fractions. They take up the same amount of space. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be making some more soon. Bye-bye.